Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm back on. Gabriel. So, my quote is the name of this live is the sheep preaching hate when he tells the wolf that he is no longer going to let him eat him anymore? Am I preaching hate when I say that we are done being called Hispanic, Latino, and denying our indigenous identity, our indigenous heritage, the bulk of our culture, of who we are? Is that preaching hate, or is that just preaching equality and self-love and self-preservation? And I think it's important that we recognize that that's all that this movement is about. It's recognizing that we are indigenous people. We are native people, and we have been suppressed from our own true identity and heritage. It has been denied, it has been demonized, it has been sidelined for the last 500 years. And I think it's important that we recognize that fact. We start recognizing that we are the native people of this land. The majority of Mexicans and the majority of so-called Latinos, you know, they are the continuance of the indigenous people. They are native peoples. They practice native culture, whether they recognize it or not, and they are indigenous people. And it's important that we see that for what it is, because we've been living as facsimiles of the white man for a long time. Uh, we've been living as, you know, a, I guess, domesticated existence, because we haven't been true to ourselves, and that has a lot to do with us not being educated about who we truly are. So I challenge all of us to, rise up and be proud. This isn't a message of hatred. I don't hate all white people. I don't hate all European people at all. I just think that there ought to be some equality and truth and racial healing, because there's still a lot of disbalance in the ways Native people view themselves. And there needs to be healing of this fact. There's been a lack of education. And I don't think it's just on Native people. I think it's all people. I think European people, African Americans, all peoples are severely uneducated when it comes to what has happened to the native peoples of this land. Yes, no problem. So my message isn't a message of hatred. It's a message of just truth, liberation for my people, but in the larger scheme of things, liberation and freedom for all peoples. You know, all people. I'm new to guitar. But yeah, guys, feel free to ask me questions. I'm just kind of on here, spare the moment. Um, I've been having a good time. I've been over here visiting my brother, having a good time. Yeah, it's just about being proud of being native. I feel like we've been like we've been suppressed. That we've been told we're Latin for so long, and there's been a kind of a cultural imposition of European culture, and there's been a denial and dismissal of indigenous culture, and a demonization